Have you ever used ChatGPT and thought, why did it remember that tiny detail from last week, but forget the thing I said 10 minutes ago? That is one of the strangest parts of using AI. ChatGPT feels like it has memory, but it does not have one simple human-style notebook where everything goes forever. It has different kinds of context. And once you separate those, the whole thing gets much less mysterious. In this video, I want to explain what ChatGPT can use inside a chat, what memory means between chats, what projects are for, and why starting a fresh chat can sometimes make ChatGPT seem smarter. Quick caveat: ChatGPT changes. Memory, projects, files, and workspace settings can vary by plan, region, and rollout. So this is the practical mental model, not a permanent screenshot of a settings page. Here is the simple version. There are 4 kinds of context or memory. You can think of them like separate buckets of information. 1, the current chat. 2, the context window. 3, memory and custom instructions. 4, projects. These are related, but they are not the same thing. Most confusion comes from treating them like one magical memory bucket. Think of it like a desk. The current chat is the pile of papers on the desk. Every message adds another sheet. The context window is how much of that desk ChatGPT can actively work from at one time. Some desks are bigger than others, depending on the model and product, but no desk is infinite. Memory is a small set of sticky notes ChatGPT may save and bring back later. Preferences, recurring facts, useful personal context. And a project is a labeled folder. It can hold related chats, files, and instructions for one body of work. Desk, desk size, sticky notes, folder. That is the model. Inside a single chat, ChatGPT is usually best when the important information is recent, clear, and not buried under a pile of conflicting details. If you say, for this chat, answer like a patient Windows sysadmin, it can usually follow that during the conversation. If you paste a document and ask questions about it, it can work from that document in the conversation context available to it. But the current chat is not permanent memory. It is working context. The longer the conversation gets, the more the system has to manage what still matters. That is why a short, focused chat can sometimes work better than one enormous thread called "Every Idea I Have Ever Had Since March." Useful, maybe. Tidy, absolutely not. Now let's talk about the context window. The context window is the active working area the model can use when generating a response. It can include your current message, some amount of prior conversation, instructions, tool results, files, or retrieved context when available, and other product-provided information. The key point is this: the context window is not memory. Memory is stored or retrieved context. The context window is what is actively on the desk right now. When a conversation gets long, old details may become less prominent. Some systems may summarize or compact older context. Some details may get crowded out by newer details, and old instructions may conflict with newer ones. So if something is important, do not rely on "I said it somewhere earlier." Put it clearly in the current prompt, summarize it, or store it somewhere more appropriate. Now, memory. When memory is enabled, ChatGPT can use remembered context to personalize future conversations. OpenAI describes memory as a way for ChatGPT to remember useful details from chats, files, and connected apps so you do not have to repeat yourself as often. That might be something like, "I prefer concise answers. I mostly use Windows. I make videos for intelligent non-experts." But memory is not a transcript. It does not mean ChatGPT remembers every line of every conversation. OpenAI specifically says past chat reference does not retain every detail from past chats. Also, saved memories are separate from chat history. Deleting a chat does not automatically delete a saved memory that came from it. If privacy matters, you need to manage both the memory and the source conversation. Custom instructions are related but different. They are explicit guidance you give ChatGPT about how you want it to respond or what you want it to know. They are more like standing instructions. My rule of thumb: use custom instructions for broad behavior. Use memory for stable facts and preferences. Use the current chat for temporary details. And use temporary chat when you do not want a conversation to access or create memories for personalization. Temporary chat is not a magic invisibility cloak, but it is the right tool for one-off or sensitive conversations where you do not want future personalization. Projects are where ChatGPT becomes much more useful for ongoing work. A project is a workspace. You can group related chats, upload files, and add project instructions. For example, if I had a project for a YouTube channel, I might keep the channel profile, audience notes, style guidelines, and episode files there. Then every new chat inside that project starts with better context. Project instructions apply inside the project, and OpenAI says they override global custom instructions within that project. So your general ChatGPT style can be one thing, while your project-specific rules can be another. Projects also have project memory behavior. OpenAI's current docs say project memory can draw from conversations in the same project. If you create a project with project-only memory, it is more contained. It does not reference saved memories. It can reference other conversations in that project, and it does not reference conversations outside that project. That makes projects a better fit for long-running work than one giant chat. But this is also where the caveats matter. Project behavior can vary by plan, workspace, region, and settings. Enterprise and Edu environments may be more contained. Shared projects have their own rules. File limits can change. So do not build sensitive workflows on assumptions. Check the current settings. Now we can answer the big question: why do long chats get weird? Usually it is not because the model has become stubborn. Usually it is because the chat has become messy. Long chats collect old goals, abandoned ideas, corrections, bad drafts, changing instructions, and ignore what I said earlier messages. That is a cluttered desk. The model may still be influenced by older context, or the important thing may be buried, or the system may be summarizing and prioritizing because the conversation is too large to treat every sentence equally. This is why starting fresh can help, not because a new chat is magically smarter, but because a new chat has a cleaner desk. Here is the practical decision framework. Continue the same chat when the task is focused and the earlier details are still useful. Start a fresh chat when the goal has changed, the thread is cluttered, or ChatGPT keeps making the same wrong assumption. Use a project when the work is ongoing and has reusable context: files, tone, goals, constraints, and repeated tasks. Use memory or custom instructions for stable preferences you want across many chats. Use temporary chat for one-off or sensitive topics that should not personalize future responses. And when you start fresh, give ChatGPT a clean handoff, screen recap prompt. Use something like, "Here's the current state." Goal: explain ChatGPT memory to non-experts. Audience: curious adults. Tone: practical and calm. Important facts: memory is separate from context window. Projects have their own context, and feature availability varies by settings. Help me outline the next section. And that recap is boring in the best possible way. Boring context is reliable context. Here is the cheat sheet. If it only matters for the next few replies, put it in the current chat. If it is a stable preference, use custom instructions or memory. If it belongs to one ongoing body of work, use a project. If it is a document you will need repeatedly, put it in the project instead of re-uploading it every time. If it is sensitive, do not casually put it in memory. Use temporary chat or turn off the relevant memory features, and be thoughtful about files you upload. And if ChatGPT keeps forgetting, do not just yell at the chat. I mean, you can. It is emotionally satisfying. It is just not a workflow. Ask a better question: where should this context live? The mistake is asking, does ChatGPT remember this? The better question is, which kind of context am I using? Current chat is the desk. Context window is the working area. Memory is the sticky notes. Projects are the folders. Once you understand that, ChatGPT becomes much easier to manage. You do not need to become an AI engineer. You just need to put the right information in the right place. That is the difference between ChatGPT feeling like a forgetful intern and feeling like a useful assistant.